So I want to welcome you to the. I was, debating with Steve if this is the 7th or more. So, let's say 7th, just for the sake this morning. So for the 7th HPC Advisory Council and Stanford Conference, we've been working together with Stanford and Steve Jones, that just left for a minute, for the last 7 years, to bring every year an interesting, at least from our perspective, HPC conference that will discuss things that happen, usage models, technologies, and other topics. So first, very excited to see you this morning. We do believe that more people is going to come as we move forward in the day, and definitely for tomorrow. So there are going to be more people here. And again, want to welcome you guys here in this training day. Before we go into some details around the 2 next days, definitely want to thank the sponsors. So without the sponsors, we would not be able to have that meeting here. So I want to thank all of the sponsors for enabling us and Stanford to conduct this for the 7th times in a row. I also want to thank the media sponsors that help to promote the information that will be presented here in other venues. Rich from Inside HPC here with the red hat is going to videotape all of the sessions, and later on we will post them on the website so people can use it after. For the sponsors, by the way, that's another great opportunity, as your session is going to be videotaped and be available out there for more people to see. So we have 2 days. We are going to discuss multiple topics. So there will be discussions and presentations around core HPC. There will be sessions around big data and machine learning, and other topics that will be of an interest to you guys. We will have a raffle on the end of the 2nd day. So for people who stays all the way to the end of the 2nd day, there is a raffle that provides some prizes to the people here. So I do advise you to stay all the way. We will have also a few tutorials. I think there is a tutorial today around machine learning, and there are going to be some other tutorials around the next 2 days. So it's not just going to be high-level overview on things, but actually deep down in how to use new technologies and new solutions. From an administrative perspective, so the goals of the workshop or the conference is educations and training, and talk about solutions, and talk about the future of things. We have 2 days and a very tight schedule, as you probably witness on the agenda. We do encourage live discussions. So if you have questions or remarks, don't hesitate and raise your hand and talk with the speaker. We will try to hold the time, and Sydney, she's going to make sure that we are on time, and if we need to cut things, we'll cut things. And you can definitely have a further discussion during the breaks with the speakers. Everyone that presents needs to make sure that Sydney has the slides, or you made an arrangement with Sydney that you can use your laptop, but that's going to help us to do a smooth transition between the sessions. During the breaks, please do visit the tables in the next room, where food's going to be available as well, so that's a good reason to be there. You can talk with the sponsors, see what kind of solutions they are bringing. There are also simulations monitor there that review some of the things that happen here in Stanford. So I do encourage you to check with the sponsors around the technology they bring, and I think there is a very exciting things that people are going to talk about in the next 2 days. Just a few words about the council itself. I'm managing the council. Sydney is responsible for the conferences and the workshops that we're doing. The only task that I have within the council is just to have all the logos of all the members on one slide. That's my task. It was hard when we had the 4:3 ratio on slides, but as we move to 69, now there is a much more space that I can play with. We have close to 450 members, give or take, in the council. Membership is free, and people can enjoy multiple of activities that the council is managed. So if you're not part of it and you want to join, you're more than welcome. You can catch me or catch Sydney, and we'll show you how to do it. As part of the council activities, we're also operating a system center, an HPC center, that includes multiple systems that were contributed to the council by the members. Those systems are being used for the council work on creating best practices for different applications and different cases. Pak will present, I believe, later today, right? Tomorrow, some of the work that he's been doing using the system center here as part of doing application profiling and best practices. Beyond the work of best practices, we also provide access to folks that needs to conduct research and they don't have access to systems, develop solutions and so forth. And that access is provided with no charge as part of the mission of the HPC Advisory Council. So if you need access to systems, you're more than welcome to ask for an access. There is a variety of architectures, CPUs, interconnect, storage, and so forth. So you actually can experience the different things that are being developed by different vendors. Also, we typically gain technology before it actually hits the market. And that's also enable you guys to actually test things before they're becoming publicly available. How to access the system? It's easy. Just go on the HPC Advisory Council website, and there is a tab that will take you to the system center where you can ask for runtime on the systems. We have been, sorry. We have been focusing on doing or executing best practices for different applications for several years now. And I think we have released probably close to 200 different cases, which looks on different applications, different benchmarks, do profiling, understanding how things work, how to optimize the system. What's the differences in a matter of MPI libraries, compilers, number of cores you use, CPU architectures, interconnect architectures, and so forth. All that information is available on the HPC Advisory Council website. You're more than welcome to check it out. It might help you to get the system that you're using or the application that you're running to become more efficient. As well, if you do have cases that you would like us to explore as part of the collaboration between the different companies or different folks that are part of the HPC Advisory Council, we'll be very happy to do so. So you can easily contact us and we can add more cases to the research that we're doing. So how to get us? Multiple ways. First, the website, hpcadvisorycouncil.com. You can send us to info@HPC Advisory Council, and that will get to all of us. We have the Facebook and Twitter and YouTube channel. And whenever we do publish a new best practice case or other things of that sort, we do provide that information on the social media. So if you will follow us on those, you will get notifications as we post new things. So for that, again, I want to welcome you to the HPC Advisory Council in Stanford meeting. It was a great journey with Steve all those years and hopefully many more years to come. Without the collaboration between us, I don't think we'll be able to do those conferences every year. So it's definitely exciting. So that's it. Next, I do want to invite the first speaker here to provide the keynotes for the first day. A dear friend from Ohio State University, Professor D.K. Panda. And he's going to talk about HPC and big data as things are connected together. So again, good morning, guys, and thank you very much for joining us.